Well, your typical AU, BU game. Great atmosphere, lots of intensity. I don't know if both of us have shot that well in a long time. We shot well, 53% from the three, which I don't know if we've done all year, 60% from the field, 77% from the free throw line. I mean, all across the board, we shot the ball very well. The biggest thing, we got stops, some stops in the second half, some key stops. We hit the free throws down the stretch, which was big. We defended well down the stretch, which is big. And again, I guess I go back to this all the time. If we played this game 2 months ago, we would have lost. But you know, we kind of have a nice rotation going right now. Our kids have confidence in each other. When we move the ball, especially in the second half, when we move the ball from one side of the floor to the other, we're hard to guard, and it showed tonight. And great win. To beat a quality team like Aurora 3 times is unbelievable. I think they gave us a great shot. They played well, we played well. Fortunately, we made a couple more baskets than them. How
nervous were you down in the stretch there, those closing seconds, with them getting offensive rebound and three-point attempt after another?
Well, the tough thing, we gave up an offensive rebound and a turnover. So you can't do that, you know, in a close game, because I think we were up 5, or I think we were up 5 at one point. We got to secure rebounds in that situation, especially on free throws when it's a 4-on-2, and then we can't turn the ball over in those situations either. But I don't know, nervous, excited. You know, I got confidence in these guys, though. You know, we've been through a lot this year, ups and downs, good play, bad play. We can beat anybody in the country if we play the way we should, and they know it too. I mean, they know it. They know if they play well, we can beat anybody. So, but yeah, I thought that last shot was going in. I thought it was going in, and I was just like, oh Lord. But what a great game, great game.
Guys, any reasons for the shooting success tonight?
Well, I think that after these past games that we've been having, individually, everybody's just getting in the gym and getting shots up extra, you know, outside of practice. And I know that that has really helped. I've seen Mike a lot in the gym, and me and Davey go in the gym a lot. And just as a team, we just go in there and get some shots up because we know how much we have at stake right now.
They ever got double-digit rebounds, which wasn't easy against their size.
No, it wasn't. But I think that if you box out well, it just makes it easier, you know. So I think that if anybody boxes out, anyone can get a rebound like that.
JMO at 10 points in the first half. You really gave the team a spark off the bench.
Well, I don't necessarily look to be aggressive all the time because I like to mostly give my teammates open. But you know, I was just feeling it, and you know, they sagged off a lot off screens and stuff, and I just felt confident in my shot, and luckily it went in today.
Coach, did you do anything different defensively in the second half to cut down on their points in the paint?
No, you know, their game plan was obviously to attack our bigs off the dribble. You know, our game plan, we knew that that's what they were going to do. So our bigs had to be better. You know, we talked about that at half. We had to stop giving up offensive rebounds too. We didn't necessarily do that, especially down the stretch, because look in here, they had 16 offensive rebounds, which is a lot. But no, you know, when we want to be a good defensive team, we can be. Now, obviously, they shot the ball well against Marion the other night. We just felt if we defended better, we rebounded, we'd win the game. And we defended a little bit better, and we, you know, we still gave up too many offensive rebounds. But.
Is it good or bad to have a game like this to start the conference tournament, emotional, tense, back and forth?
I think it's great. This is what the games are going to be like. It prepares you for the next game, and then the next game, hopefully. So, I mean, my feeling is if you have a blowout, you know, that intensity kind of gets lost, and all of a sudden that next game, if it's close, you're not used to it as much. But this is a great game to play, obviously, into the next game. So, you know, Edgewood's going to be a tough test for us.
Mike, how nervous were you with those last 2 free throws at the end?
I knew a lot was on the line, so obviously there was some pressure, but the first 2 weren't too bad. I know the second 2, there was only a few seconds left, and we were only up 1, so I was telling myself, you know, just make a pair, and the worst thing that can happen is we go into overtime. So, you know, I really wanted to focus and knock a couple down. And I just told myself, you know, before I went up and shot that, you know, these are the moments that you play the game for. You know, as a kid in the driveway, you think about having the game on the line with the ball in your hands. So I just tried to focus and make a couple shots.
Coach, how about Nate's second half? 19 points. Seemed like he just took over at times out there.
He can do that. You know, when he finishes in the lane, you know, for some jump shots, and then when he makes some perimeter shots, he's almost impossible to guard. He gets fouled almost every time, and I'm not trying to make bad on the officials, but he gets fouled a lot when he takes it to the rim because he's just so quick off the dribble. So unfortunately, they can't call it every time, you know. But he made a huge shot down the stretch. He knocked down free throws today, I believe, 5 of 6, which is great. 7 assists, 4 turnovers, not a bad line. You know, he came back in the game. I was a little nervous when he took our first 2 shots after being out for 6 or 7 minutes, but he ended up making a big shot down the stretch. So, yeah, 27.7, 7 assists, 10 of 8 from the field, 2 of 4 from the 3, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. You know what? He's our best player. You expect your best player to rise up in big games, and he did that tonight.
What is it about playing here? Having had a conference opponent beat you this year?
I don't know. I wish we were playing like that early on because we lost a couple home games here. I don't know. Comfort, I guess. You know, atmosphere. It's a great venue to play. You know, our kids are used to it. I think being in such a great arena. And what we've talked about too is when you're in a great facility like ours, teams come in and are fired up to play it, you know, because they're kind of in awe a little bit. Oh, great facility, let's get these guys. But ultimately, you know, these guys have really held court here. And I guess ultimately, if I really knew that, I'd bottle it. But yeah, it's confidence. You know, when you win 6 or 7 in a row, I think confidence builds, and hope we can win one more.
What was it like playing in front of a full student section today? Because a lot of times this year, we come and see not many people up there in the stands. Today it was pretty packed. What was it like playing in front of that?
Feels good. Definitely feels good, especially because we all know that when we play Aurora, we're definitely going to have fans, and they're definitely going to bring fans. So it means like such a meaningful game for us, you know, and we love it when the fans come support, and we value every minute of it, you know, so really appreciate it.
I assume you think it's a different team that you have compared to when you played Edgewood the first time.
Well, we didn't have Nate the first time, so that makes a different team. We're playing at home, you know, that makes us a different team. You know, at Edgewood, it was one of those games. We got down early, we came back, took the lead, and then that last 5 or 6 minutes, we just didn't play very well. And we play better down the stretch now. So they're good, though. I mean, they're a senior-oriented team. They want a little payback from last year. We beat them in the championship last year. We do too. We do too. So it'd be nice to knock them off again, but it's going to be hopefully a great game on Thursday.
Good luck.
All right, good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.